Assalamualaikum. We are from Group 4 and we have 5 group members to present about the officer in charge of watch. This is our group members. Start from myself. My name is Azmi Izyanif bin Arif and my friends Muhammad Faizal bin Asrizal and Daniel Hanan Hanafi bin Zambari, Suhaib bin Zamzuri, and last one is Wan Ikmal Rifki bin Wan Rizalman. Hi, I introducing myself again. My name is Azmi Izyanif bin Arif and my matric number is S75547 and my ID number is MV020104. And now I would like to talk about introduction to officer on the watch, OOW. The officer on the watch is the officer assigned to navigate the ship when the vessel leave the port, during the voyage, and when entering the port. While on duty, the OOW carries out the responsibility to the commanding officer (CO) to ensure that the safe and efficient operation of the ship. OOW is consists to all officers holding the rank of junior lieutenant and above on the APMM ship are appointed to serve as OOW. These officer must be competent and qualified to perform navigational and command duty during their watch. Role of the officer in charge of watch of MMEA vessels. First, safe navigation. Safe navigation involves navigating the ship safely during departure, passage, and arrival. The vessel must follow the planned passage that has been approved by the commanding officer. The officer on watch is responsible to maintaining the current course, speed, and position of the ship at all times. In addition, the ship must comply with the rules of the route (ROR) to prevent collisions and ensure safe navigation. Next, bridge watchkeeping. Bridge watchkeeping requires remaining on duty as part of the bridge team throughout the watch. The officer on watch must supervise the bridge team and ensure effective teamwork. A proper lookout must be maintained at all times using visual observation, radar, and navigational equipment to detect any hazard or other vessels. The third is command responsibility during watch. During the watch, the officer must carry out command responsibilities effectively. Clear and current occurrence order must be given to the helmsman and bridge personnel. The officer on watch must also ensure that the ship is ready to respond to any situation, including emergencies or changes in navigational conditions. Number 4 is monitoring and reporting. Monitoring and reporting involve continuously observing surrounding and vessel and navigational hazard to ensure safe operations. All important information must be concurrently recorded in the officer of the watch (OOW) notebook and the ship's logbook. Any abnormal or unsafe situation must be reported to the commanding officer (CO) immediately. Number 5 is emergency response. Emergency response require taking immediate and decisive action during emergencies. The situations may include fire, flooding, man overboard, steering or engine failure, and restricted visibility. The officer on watch must ensure the ship responds properly to minimize risk and protect lives and property. The last one is communication and coordination. Communication and coordination involve handling ships, communication, and tactical information effectively. The officer on watch must ensure that friendly ships or formation vessels are informed of the situation when necessary. Effective internal and external communication must be maintained at all times to support safe navigation and coordinate operations. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera. My name is Wahab Zamzuri and my nometric is S74847 and my ID number is MV020098. Today I want to talk about a standard operation procedure. According to the STW Convention, a proper wash handover is a critical component of bridge washkeeping. The officer in charge of wash must verify the ship navigational status, including position, course, speed, traffic density, and potential hazard, before formally assuming duty. The officer must also confirm that all bridge equipment such as radar, AIS, gyro compass, GPS, and VHF radio are fully operational. Once the wash is assumed, continuous and effective lookout must be maintained using both visual means and electronic aids in compliance with Colorado Rule 5, which mandate proper look at all time. Next is navigation control, decision making and communication. First of all, the official in charge of watch is responsible for ensuring that the vessel is navigate safely and efficiently in accordance with the approved passage plan. This includes continuous position monitoring and cross checking using both electronic and visual method. The officer must maintain the order course, speed and engine power, while making early and decisive maneuvers when required to avoid collision. Environmental factors such as weather, visibility, and traffic density must be continuously assessed. Effective communication with the bridge team and engine room is essential, and the commanding officer must be informed immediately whenever navigational safety may be compromised. Last, emergency management, documentation and watch relief. The officer in charge of watch must be constantly prepared to manage emergency situation, including fire, flooding, machinery failure, man overboard, and restricted visibility. In such situation, immediate and decisive action must be taken in accordance with established emergency procedure, including the activation of alarm and notification of the commanding officer. Accurate documentation is a critical responsibility of the watchkeeper. All significant events must be recorded clearly in the OOW logbook. Before handing over the watch, the final log entry must be analyzed and signed, and a comprehensive briefing must be provided to the relieving officer to the ensure continually of safe navigation. Okay, that's all from me.
Hi, my name is Daniel Hanan Nafi bin Zamri. My number matrix is S75356 and my identification number is MV020115. Today, I would like to introduce the main equipment used by the officer in charge of watch on the bridge. These equipment are very important to ensure the ship is navigated safely and efficiently. Firstly, GPS or Global Positioning System is used to provide the exact position of the ship at any time. It helps the officer to monitor the ship location and plan a safe route. Secondly, AIS, which stands for Automatic Identification System, display information about nearby vessels such as their position, speed, and course. This equipment helps the officer to maintain situational awareness and reduce the risk of collision. Next is compass, used to determine the ship heading. The gyro compass provides accurate direction and is not affected by the Earth magnetic field, making it reliable for navigation. And lastly, VHF radio is used for communication with other ship and port authorities. It is essential for coordination, safety message, and emergency situation. In conclusion, understanding and properly using this equipment is crucial for the officer in charge of watch to ensure safe navigation at sea. That's all from me. Thank you.
So next, I would like to talk about function and step of officer in charge of watch. The first one is the watchkeeping. Duty starts when ships leave port until entering ports. The watch duration is around 2 or 4 hours. The duty station is the ship bridge, and officer takes over watch by stating, "I have the ship." Next, bridge team. Yes, OOW, radar plotter, which is RP, radio operator, which is RO, and navigation officer is NO. So, we're moving on. Next is a navigation and safety. Officer in charge of watch need to keep ship on correct course and speed, maintain proper lookout, follow rules of road, and ensure navigation lights and signals are correct. Next is emergency and reporting. Officer in charge of watch need to take action during fire, flooding, engine failure, steering failure, and man overboard. And lastly, call commanding officer when collision risk exists, ship diverts from passage place, and doubt about ship's position.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Faizal. My matrix number is S76208. My ID number is MB020123. To conclude our presentation, the officer on watch, OOW, is the vital link in the vessel safety. By acting with the full authority of the commanding officer, CO, to navigate the ship and manage the bridge team. A 24-hour security is maintained and operational readiness is achieved through a structured watch and station bell system. This ensures that the ship is always prepared for both routine transit and high alert states. Succeeding in this role requires first a mastery of the rule of the road, the ability to handle propulsion and communication equipment, and lastly, the certification to prove technical competence. Beyond navigation, the OOW must be prepared to take immediate, decisive action during critical emergencies, such as fires, flooding, or man overboard situations, in order to save the crew and the vessel.
That's all from us. Thank you.